Okay, let's reconnect with this guy.
The Hondo guy?
Mm-hmm.
The Hondo
It's been a
guy.
while.
And he killed a guy.
Kill the guy.
But that guy was pretty malnourished anyway.
And then Sticky, what was his name?
Sticky Willie.
Sticky Willie. I think it was Johnny Sure-Shot.
Definitely
Sticky
Johnny.
Willie.
What an unfortunate nickname.
Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible.
For old Sticky.
Oh man, recording today is gonna go so smoothly.
We're already recording, so.
Oh,
we are.
Yeah, but you already got a great name if you need an
Sticky
NPC.
Willie.
Sticky
There
Willie.
you go. Let's add
Oh,
some
that
other
sounds
ones.
terrible.
Keep that.
Nobody wants to shake his hand.
Not because it's sticky, because it's weirdly smooth.
It's always really clean.
Too clean.
Yeah.
Welcome to Tales of Nowhere. Welcome to Tales of Nowhere, a tabletop RPG podcast. My name's Spencer and I play Isaac.
My name's Eric and I play Thane.
My name's Kelsey and I play Kieran.
My name's Alex, and I play Chuck the Midnight Hondo.
And last but not least, the most important member of our group, the dastardly delicious devil, Joshua. How you doing, man?
I am good.
That's what they all say.
Just good? Come on.
I mean, what do you want? I am fantastic.
And with that, we will turn it over to him as the Tales of Nowhere podcast officially begins.
Happy New Year, everyone!
Oh yeah, this is the first episode in 2018 that we're recording. Yeah. From our perspective, it's the beginning of the year. From your perspective, it's about halfway through the first month of the year.
Maybe we should push this. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's fine.
If you join us on our Discord channel, we can talk and tell you Happy New Year on the day.
We can tell
Every
you
day.
happy holiday for every holiday.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Which the next one isn't till like.
Well, Martin Luther.
Oh yeah, that's
The
true.
presidents.
Is that
Yeah.
a holiday, though?
Stop by the Discord on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and we'll wish you a happy
Well, I
Martin
mean-
Luther King Jr. Day. Oh crap! It's my mom's birthday.
Is it?
Yes.
Today?
Really? Yes.
Today?
Yeah. I need to
So
call her.
everyone listening to this podcast, wish
Yeah, give her a
Spencer's
call real
mom-
quick. We'll wait, Spence.
Yeah.
So previously on the Tales of Nowhere podcast,
We infiltrated prison.
I taught someone how to play poker.
I'm still bad at poker.
Hondo's now a prisoner.
We managed to slip him a knife and a ring.
And you got ink.
And I got ink, and I got my hair's all gone, and it's really cold.
It's like a smooth baby.
Yeah.
And that's all. That's all that happened.
That's
Why
it.
is nobody talking about my sister?
Right. Hondo saw Miss Sarah Wexler.
We found out she actually didn't murder anybody to get into jail.
I'm here for a secret. And I'm here to kill Junior Jr.
The leader of the Godless, we forgot to mention that.
Hondo
Joined again.
joined a gang. Sarah and Isaac were finally able to talk.
Yeah, we talked for the first time in like months.
And Hondo got to be there for all of it.
Yeah, it was really uncomfortable, but it was fine. It wasn't a big deal. Oh, Hondo killed a guy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then Thane, Karen, and I are going to help instigate a jailbreak.
Hondo is planning a murder. Actually, Sarah is planning a murder.
Let's call it an
escape.
assassination.
An
It's-
assassination escape.
What's the good thing when you grab someone and save them?
Rescue?
Rescue! It's a rescue mission.
We are the rescuers, right?
Down under.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I was getting there. But we really are because we're underground.
Yeah. Well,
Well, you're actually
yeah,
above.
we're above.
We're above, but we're going down
Hondo.
there.
That's true.
Rescue
You're going
them.
down under.
Yes, we are.
Let's talk about this more.
Getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah, it's a new year.
New year, new me.
All
So-
new jokes.
So should I go back to bed?
So you're going to be going to bed
Yes.
in your makeshift tent of tents.
Deal.
Remember
What's that?
all the
It
all
is the tent of
put
tents.
together.
The tent
yes.
of tents.
The tent of tents.
The home of homes.
So all of the godless gang are centered around one little area, and they have it fenced off from other people, and
Right.
you guys all kind of live in that area. Being a lower man on the totem pole, meaning you just joined in,
Right.
your tent's a little bit farther off from the center. So you have a cot, everything. It's going great.
Great.
All right, you just fall asleep, and Sarah comes into your room.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you did approach her shirtless earlier.
I did.
She got an eyeful. She's like, we have to talk really quietly because, as you notice, the walls are canvas.
What?
She's like, look, there's only one way we're going to get to Junior Jr. without his people around, and that means we have to create a diversion. I feel like you're the only one I can trust right now. Do you trust me?
I'm here for you, so I have to trust you, right?
Because what I'm about to ask you to do is not going to be very...
I'm sure I've been through
It's
worse.
going to be pretty dangerous.
You're going
Alright.
to have to sleep with me.
That's dangerous.
It's really dangerous.
Isaac's like, something's wrong.
They just spring up in bed.
He sets a disturbance in the
He
forest.
sits up straight.
This is gonna hurt, right?
It might.
All right. All
You're,
right.
you're a good fighter, right?
I try.
I need you to go start a fight
Right.
with another gang.
That's what I thought. Do you have one in mind?
Yes, our closest rival. We'll just say the Crown.
They are called the Crowns. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and they are
They all
the
have bad teeth.
and superiority complexes.
Yeah, they just sleep with everyone.
right. So we need the gang war to start in time for me to kill Junior, probably around the time they bring down the food.
Do. We can hear the elevator coming down, right?
Yeah, there's
There's a
a
siren.
alarm that goes off. So when the alarm goes off, maybe start the war. They'll send guards down to try and keep the peace. In the confusion, I can probably kill Junior. It's like, do you think you can do that?
I'm sure I can manage that. Yeah.
All right. She's actually really close to you right now talking because she's trying to be quiet,
Okay.
but she does have her hands like on your chest.
Can I smell her breath?
Yes.
Do you have your shirt?
I probably don't,
It's the
right?
least
I
romantic
mean, do you
thing.
go to bed?
It's
Oh,
wet.
that's right. It was wet. You did do your laundry
I
right
did,
before
yeah.
bed.
It's- My shirt is hanging up somewhere.
And Isaac's sister has her hands on
Smelling
your
her
chest.
breath.
And you're taking a good whiff of that breath.
Honey, you're rather close. I don't want any funny business to happen before we get off this planet. So let's just focus on the mission.
Okay, then. After we're off the planet.
Mhm.
Try not to get killed, cowboy.
Damn it, Sarah!
Then she leaves.
Keep it in your pants.
So she leaves.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Everybody
right.
loves Hondo.
So she.
So
stays
she
in my tent?
leaves.
Oh,
No,
okay.
she leaves
Okay.
and leaves you to your own devices. So
Oh my gosh. So I go back to sleep.
Your own devices.
nothing else really happens the rest of the night. So is there anything you want to do before morning-ish?
What would Hondo do? WWHD.
He would retcon and ask where that gang is, and then he would go scope out the gang's place.
Oh, the other gang?
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh,
gang's
okay.
place.
The gang place.
So she kind of explains to you, it's kind of hard because it's so vast in here.
Right.
There's so many different people, and the caves go
tunnels
on
and-
forever, and people could be hiding back there, coming out just for food. But she kind of gives you an explanation of some landmarks that will lead you to their area. And it's pretty well marked. Their symbol looks like, I guess, a crown.
Okay, good. That's good.
A black crown.
I guess we don't have to go into great detail because I want to move
You just
along.
want to sneak around and
But could we just sneak?
roll a sneak. So sneak and dexterity.
Sorry, so Hondo's sneaking into the crown camp.
He's sneaking to
He just
get.
scope it out, not
He's
in.
scoping
okay.
it out.
Yeah.
Reconnaissance.
Recon. Thank
Yeah.
you. That's the word I was looking for.
Recon, not red.
Redcon.
Hondo got a 5,
Successes are
6,
Yeah.
and
above.
As you are sneaking around, one of the guards around the crown area
Mhm.
notices you and notices your newly formed. Oh, no, I guess you have a bandage over your tattoo, huh?
yeah. But he notices the bandage.
He does notice the bandage
Okay.
and can assume that it's a tattoo. They're just like immediately like, get out of here.
And okay, then I leave.
All right.
I leave and then go hide in the shadows somewhere and just kind of watch.
Okay.
I just want to see how
So
they
you're s-
move and what kind of people they are.
I think it would still be that same roll to see if you can hide while still watching them.
Hey, we told you to get.
I hide behind the smallest rock and they're like, what the hell?
I can see you.
Yeah. Do I gather any recon, any information that I pertinent?
Roll a
Notice?
yes.
Let's do better than this. Notice and
Intelligence or wisdom?
so I got a 4.
All right. You don't notice anything helpful.
Great.
So happy.
Probably
about
because
that.
it's dark.
All right. The next morning.
Hondo goes back to his tent and goes to bed, sleep.
Yeah. The way that the gangs work, mostly it's for resources.
Mhm.
And so they have a stockpile of food that they've stolen from the rats or other gangs or whatever. So they have a breakfast line. Sarah sees you in line, but only gives you like a fleeting glance and then goes about her business, not
Cool.
letting anyone know that she, yeah.
There's connection there.
Yeah.
Is there a breakfast line for the prison guards?
Yeah. So, no, I mean, you guys just have a full on cafeteria full of whatever you want to eat. There's not a lot of guards here because, to be honest, they have everyone pretty much under control.
Right.
Wasn't it just you and the other guy?
It's
there
you
was like
guys,
a
and there's another.
half
There's
dozen or
like a
something?
half dozen
Oh,
other
that's
people.
Right. That's right.
Mhm.
And Bradley's like, yeah, the oatmeal's really good, eh? If you put some of this stuff on it over here, but most of us, we don't eat the wheat hearts.
The what?
The wheat hearts.
The what?
Wheat hearts.
Wait.
Wheat hearts.
Wheat tarts.
Wheat hearts.
It's a real like the heart of the wheat.
Some people might call it I don't know if it's the same thing, but like grits or
Oh, okay.
cream of wheat,
Okay.
wheat
Okay.
tarts.
Yeah, Isaac stays away from that.
Oh, that's good stuff.
It is good stuff,
I'm all up in that.
especially if
As
there's a
long
little
as
brown
there's some
sugar,
in
and
there, yeah.
We get some fresh fruit in here from the other system, and I recommend getting some of that.
Oh man, I haven't seen an apple in ages.
What's an apple?
Here, try it. And I do an Aladdin roll bounce off my hand.
Oh,
Does
that's
it
a
succeed?
roll for that.
Give me a skill.
Yeah, actually,
perform.
Perform, right, or
Perform is
something.
probably it. Yeah.
All right, do it.
The good
with
news
a
is I don't have a
dexterity.
negative. I got a 6.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, it does it. It's sloppy, but it works.
That's exactly how
I
Isaac.
catch it on my snap blade
Oh, roll for that.
and take a
That's
bite.
cool.
Roll for that. We're getting weird with this. All right. Time goes on. You guys do your routes. Your routes aren't really anything that you have to worry about. You check a few
Good, because
monitors.
nobody gave us any training.
Yeah.
Wait, there are routes?
You guys are. They're not going to train you. You guys are.
We're
you guys
trained
were supposed to
already.
come with training. You guys are pretending to be guards.
You remember Routes Day at the Academy, Thane?
Yeah, routes day. That's one of my best stays.
Oh yeah,
That's my
routes day.
favorite.
What professor did you have?
Stiltskin. We had Stiltskin.
Stiltskin.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that professor. Must
No.
be somebody new.
Yeah, really new. We're hoping that we got all the basics because he seemed to be learning along with us, which made for a really good bond between us and the professor. But man, oh man, did we maybe not have the whole idea about what routes are,
And you
huh?
were really
Is
building
there a
this backstory.
deception? Is there a deception skill? What is this?
I mean, I think I would
It
be.
is, but yeah.
I would have gotten to some kind of academy for these guys because they're.
You did, but you were not in the prison guard type
Oh, okay.
training. Remember, you were a
You
navigator.
want me to roll a talk and blow this guy out of the
Yeah,
water?
Do it. Do it.
Because I got a 9.
Okay.
That's fine.
He totally believes you.
Yes, Bradley.
You were head of your class or something. Sounds like you and the professor were pretty close.
Oh yeah, he was like
Hmm.
what do you call it? A friend.
Oh yeah.
That's what that's called.
Okay, as your rounds are over, it gets to be time to take the food down. He's like, you guys did it yesterday. You don't have to do it again.
You know what, Bradley? We're the rookies here. Why don't you take the day off and we'll handle this?
Oh no, I got to go with you. I got to take down all the numbers so I can do the inventory, so I know how much food to order.
You know what, Bradley? Okay, gosh darn it, you're the head honcho here for us in our perspective, and we would love another day of on-the-site training with you because this is only our second time doing this.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you guys are so nice. The other guys here, they don't understand me. They kind of don't like being around me. I don't understand it. But you guys have
I do.
kind of hanging out with me. It's kind of cool. It's like I got friends.
We'll be friends with you till the very end.
That's nice. Maybe someday you'll meet the missus and the kids. All right, well, time to go. You ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, you guys load stuff up onto the elevator. You push the button, the alarm goes off down there. Hondo,
Hondo.
the alarm goes off.
And I sit there. I go
You
back
have
to my
an alarm?
bunk. No.
People are starting to mobilize.
I find Sarah. I see Sarah.
Okay.
I make eye contact.
And she makes eye contact with you.
And then I flip her. No.
Eye contact.
I just kind of give her like a knowing look,
Uh-huh.
and then I leave.
Okay.
And I go towards the people that are known as the Crown Gang. I go up to one of their guards
Okay.
and I say, "Hey, I'm looking for Mick. Mick Undy."
Mick Dundee, Crocodile Dundee.
There we go. But I
Okay.
wanted to change it, so I said Undy.
The guys look at each other and like, we don't know, no, Mick Dundee.
I was here last night, and Mick was being a real a-hole. That's right, an a-hole.
Who are you?
What's your operating number?
Why are you? Are you a member of the gang?
I'm gonna just hit him in the face.
Are you? Okay. Roll your.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him in
Roll.
the face.
So you're gonna roll a d20.
Fun.
Add your attack bonus, your applicable skill level. So you're punching,
4, guys. Remember 4.
and your attribute modifier, which I think in this case would be strength if you're punching. What'd you get?
So it's this, plus not that, but that. I got 8.
What's your AC at?
My AC
Uh-huh.
it's a great one. 13.
Oh, but what is that for?
Secure clothing.
Does he have his secure clothing?
Nope, he's wearing prison rags right now.
So let's see.
I think
without
10
that.
is base, right?
Base.
10 is base.
It means that he said, "Who's McUndy?" and then Hondo punches him, but like misses him, and then they're just standing there awkwardly because that happened.
But did he notice that he punched him?
He went right for his
Like,
face.
was I?
You did swing at him.
Yeah.
Maybe
All right,
it was
he's
a
gonna-
stealth punch.
He's gonna swing back at you.
McCundies.
Oh, actually, it should go to. So that was a surprise round.
It
Now you
was.
should roll initiative. Each rolls a d8 and adds their dexterity modifier.
D8, that's right.
What in the hell is going on today?
What'd you get?
A 1.
Plus your dex bonus.
Plus your dex
Nothing,
bonus,
man,
which is
God.
nothing. So we got a 1.
That's a 1, yeah.
What if Hondo dies?
Oh my
But
goodness.
what if this guy rolls lower?
So one's going to punch at you.
I'm excited.
Yeah, he missed.
Oh.
But now his buddy's going to punch at you. The other guy.
Is it considered a rescue if you just get the dead body of the person?
Okay, this guy hits.
Yes.
Unarmed attack is 1d2.
Yeah.
Wow. So you roll the d2, add punch, add strength, or dex.
Attributes, yeah.
He did 4 damage. So how many hit points do you have?
My max, I have 17.
Now you have 4 less. All right, now it's your turn.
Hondo runs.
They get a base attack on you if you try to run.
Deal.
So they're going to try and punch you as you run away. Yeah, they both miss you.
Hondo runs 5 feet away and flips them off.
Okay, they start running after you. I mean, it's not like they're...
Hondo runs 2 squares away
Yeah.
Where are you going?
towards my gang.
Sarah watched the whole thing happen.
Oh, that's
She's
too
been
bad.
watching for you. So
I
when
should have
you're
taken
running...
the chance that I had.
I know. When you're running back and they're chasing you, she starts yelling to everyone else, "Oh, they're beating up our people. They're beating up one of our warriors." So they start running out to meet you.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the elevator arrives down at the bottom.
Do we see what's our view?
Not
when-
yet. So when
Okay.
you guys first come down, there's that long stretch that's where the rats live or whatever, the
Yeah.
people that don't belong to a gang. The gangs have kind of settled deeper down into the cavern.
So are there just crowds of people around as
Yeah.
per usual?
Yep, as
Okay.
per usual.
I'm going to stop 3/4 of the way towards my gang
And do what?
and then fight them right there.
Right there?
So that
Okay.
all the gangs have to come together right there, not to come to that gang.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of people surrounded by you guys at the elevator, you guys being the guards and Bradley. So he starts pulling out the food and he's like, "Remember, only one per person and do it in groups of 2. One of you give the food and the other one got your gun ready in case somebody tries to make a break for you or there's some sort of uprising. So maybe I'll go with Kieran here and you guys go together over there." Like the long stretch, there's 2 on one side and 2 on the other.
Oh,
It's
okay. So
kind
we're
of what
just-
you guys did the day
Remind
before.
us what we know. Do we know where Hondo is?
Nope.
You do know that he joined the Godless.
Yes.
Okay.
We know we joined the godless.
So we want to get to the godless.
Yes. And luckily you know where that is.
And I know where the godless are, so
Okay.
I choose that direction to go.
Thane and I start handing out food, and then we look at each other, and then we just fling the crate open and say, "Come get it," and then run off.
All right, yeah. The
Well-
rats.
I just see it as these people are going to kill each other over this food.
It's a good distraction. What does Thane think about that?
Thane doesn't give a shit. We run.
Yeah, the rats do kind of crowd in and start grabbing at the food that you guys have tossed or dumped or whatever.
How close is the food to the elevator?
You guys haven't gotten very far from the elevator yet. And Bradley's like, "Hey, that's not regulation. Who taught you guys how to do this?"
What'd you say, Bradley?
Yeah.
We can't hear
Rumpelstiltskin
you.
was a really bad teacher.
Well, we better go check on and make sure they don't get killed.
I only got to see the other side, and I really want to see over here. It's just they'll be fine.
All right, do a talk.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I think it's an opposed check. And you serve and you he's like, "Okay, but you're gonna be a lot of people going without food today." Are you trying to ditch him once he goes that direction?
I was trying to just get him not to like interfere on
Oh.
that side.
Okay. All right, so you guys are handing out food like normal.
Yes, we're handing
Which
out
one of
food
you
like
handing out
normal.
food and which one's got the gun?
I have the gun.
Okay.
Bradley still has a gun, right? It's just not ready.
He has a gun, he just doesn't have it at the ready.
Okay.
It's locked to his side so that no one else can grab it. Meanwhile, the gang has caught up to you. So those 2 guys at least have caught up to you, and there's more coming. Your gang is running up. There's a few others there as well. So you stop and fight.
Yeah, I want to stop and fight because I want to instigate something that
Okay, roll
Here.
roll to do it.
6, 7, 8, 9.
9 is not a hit.
Shiza. Manelli.
Shiza Manelli.
Good cover.
Thanks.
The one tried to punch you again and missed again.
Yes.
Then Sarah gets in. She's like, "What are you doing? Come on. What part of the plan were you not clear on?
All of it?
We need to get back into the camp.
I know, I'm doing my part. Ugh, Mom!
You come with me right now."
Okay, fine.
The other guy's going to try and punch at you, too.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Good thing they
saying.
miss.
Oh, he missed hardcore.
Okay.
And they're a little distracted by the gang of godless that are also running to your aid.
Sure.
So
I'm continuing to run then.
she grabs you kind of by the arm.
Oh,
you know that
okay.
she wants you to. So
Deal. Let's run.
you guys at this point have
Yeah.
noticed that a fight is breaking out in the center of what would be considered the road.
What gang did Hondo say he joined again?
Ah.
Oh my god.
The Godless? It's the lightning bolt guys.
Well, where is
You
it?
see any lightning bolts on people?
You were here yesterday.
Oh yeah, it's right over there. See those people fighting?
That seems like something. This is Sarah's fault somehow.
So the gangs are fighting now, pretty in depth, and they are
did it!
pretty evenly matched. Like they're yeah. There's
Okay.
no clear one side winning right now. Sarah leads you back into the camp,
Deal.
and she's like, "We're dying out there. You guys need to get out there and help." And so she like talks.
I know. That's why I'm like, should I talk? No, I shouldn't.
All right. Yeah, she convinces some of the remainder people to go.
Good.
Like Johnny Sure Shot, everybody's
Johnny
favorite
Sure
character.
Shot is the only one who stayed behind, and he's
Ooh.
standing in front of the door of the tent to where Junior would be.
Okay. I run up to Johnny. I was like, Johnny, get out there. I just walked up to him. They just slapped me for no reason.
Not shivved. You could embellish a little bit.
It's a slap.
Just a slap.
Doesn't sound too
Hondo
bad.
or Alex is really focused on this slap. Oh, dang.
What'd you get?
I got 8. Sorry, I probably got 7 because I have a -1 in charisma.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't leaving Junior.
Well, so what should I do?
You should get out there and fight.
All right, so I turn around to go run out and fight,
Uh-huh.
and then I grab my knife. I turn like I'm gonna run, but I
Okay.
don't.
But then you go full circle with the knife.
Yeah,
As a surprise attack.
it is a supplies.
Supplies. Okay.
Take it out of your hands
Roll. It's
He
the
does
same
not.
thing, I think.
D20.
Okay. How are you doing?
What do you mean?
I got a 4.
You add your attack bonus, your applicable skill, and your attribute.
I mean, you probably did
All right,
it
so I
right.
got an 8.
You got to beat his armor, his AC.
Oh,
Right,
that's
I
true.
do. Yes.
And you didn't.
I'm sure I didn't. Great.
You rolled a 4.
So once
No,
again,
I know. This
you
is
attack
fun.
somebody and then you miss, and you're just standing there in awkward silence
This
for
is
a second.
This is how I do, guys.
Okay, now roll your attack. Your
is new Hondo.
initiative.
Prison Hondo is.
What's my
initiative is
again?
D8. D8 plus your dex.
My initiative is 3.
I think just that first kill that you had down here just really shook Hondo.
It may have.
innocent man?
And now
Yeah.
he can't. He
Dead.
just can't hit anyone. He like
That's a
flinches
good
at the last minute.
in-character explanation for some crappy die rolls.
Yeah, exactly.
Your AC is 10 right now, right?
It is. That is correct.
All right. So he punches you.
Math time.
He has sure shots though. And that makes sense.
He does 5 damage to you.
What happens to Hondo? Also, is Sarah helping, or is she just getting the distraction needed?
So
and then
she
running in?
actually is running past you,
Deal.
fighting Johnny Sure Shot.
Okay, good. She's gonna do better than I am. I went from 13 to 8, so that's exciting.
Oh, that's exciting. It's your
17
turn.
to 8.
It's your turn now, though.
To hit him.
Yes, if you want. I mean, you're in this now, buddy.
Um,
Prison fight.
Hey, where's good old Isaac and Thane?
Thane, buddy cop.
So you guys roll initiative as well.
We
D8 plus your dexterity.
Run through the
modifier.
crowds looking for any sign of Hondo and Sarah.
Okay. Isaac, what'd you get?
2.
it's not just me.
Isaac got a 2.
It's the room.
I got an 8.
It's not the room. It's just us.
It's just us. You got an 8.
So Thane, it's your turn. You see this massive fight happening in the street.
Do they know?
Do I see Hondo?
What Sarah looks like?
You know what Sarah? I mean, they know what Sarah looks like. From where you're at in the street, you don't see either of them. I'm pretty sure Sarah mentioned that she wanted to kill Junior.
We know the plan. So yeah, I am looking.
For Junior's tent that you were just in yesterday.
So I know exactly where I'm going. That's where I'm headed with Isaac.
You get inside of their little barricaded area in time to see Hondo get punched in the face.
I shoot Johnny Sure Shot.
Whoa! I am so happy you saw me get punched in the face.
Okay,
Not even knowing
roll
it's
to
Johnny
see if
Sure
you
I don't have anything.
in ranged,
In
and yet
shoot.
you chose to shoot. Let's
Well,
do
it's
this.
I
a
have
good
a
knee-jerk
gun. It's
reaction.
not like-
Why don't you throw
That's
Hondo
what
a
I
gun?
would do. So I've got a 2 in attack bonus, and I assume this is Dex.
I would assume so.
So 3. So that's a 15.
All right, you shot him. Roll damage.
Well, but did you get new guns from the? Because you guys are the guards.
Yeah,
Base
it's the
laser
guard
pistol
gun.
is only 1d6. Unless he gave us laser rifles in the armory.
Laser rifle is really what I would have said it would have been. Actually.
What is that?
1d10.
Well, that's a 10.
No way!
You rolled you rolled full
I
damage.
truly did, yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, Johnny is shot.
And
He is not dead, but
Johnny
he is
sure
not.
shot, got
but
shot.
he ain't happy.
what kind of noise does a rifle make?
Pew.
Boo!
Blam. Kapow.
That's my favorite one.
Blam. Is it back to me?
It's actually Johnny's turn before you. Johnny takes a swing at you and misses, and then tries to run. Since he was in melee with you, you can get a attack of opportunity. I don't know if that's what they call it here, but that is a thing.
Prize attack or whatever?
Yeah, if you're engaged in combat and try to run from the person, in melee combat and try to run from the person, they get a free attack on you.
I'm just gonna say, if Junior dies, you know who's looking to take over this gang?
Wish we would have said that when we had talking skill and were there.
But I'm not great at talking, so
11, 13, 14.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Roll damage.
You skipped 12.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
he also started with Laverne.
I'm going to kick him.
Do you kill him while he's running away again?
5.
Okay, you killed him.
Yes!
Well, he goes to 0 hit points, so he is unable to continue fighting.
That's really cheap of me, but it happened, so.
Yeah.
You're a cowboy.
Yeah.
You take cheap
You
moves
take
when you can
advantage,
get them.
yeah.
All right, so it's your turn now,
Alex?
Hondo.
Oh, okay.
Alex,
Well,
so
Hondo.
that was
Yeah.
part of his turn. So he moved and you got an attack of opportunity
That's
on it.
Okay.
So now it's your actual turn.
Now's your chance.
I'm gonna go in the tent.
Okay. You see Junior cowering. He's got all this food stuffs around him. Like, nobody's really been in his tent except for, like, his women or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And there's all this, like, food stuffs, and it seems like he's really living the good life down here. But he's offering it all currently to Sarah, who has a gun pointed at his head.
Yes! So I just go join Sarah, because I still don't know why he has to die, right?
Yeah, not exactly.
So I just go basically to be cover backup.
Okay, Isaac, is your turn.
I also run into the tent.
You see the same thing. Is there anything you want to do on your turn?
Who's
Okay.
taking the shirt off?
I take off my shirt.
So you do see Sarah.
Okay, I
in
run
the
in.
flesh for the first time, but she's got a gun pointed at the head of some older, looks like a mob boss, but he looks pretty pitiful right now.
Okay, I run in,
Uh-huh.
and then I hug her around the waist,
Oh,
Aw.
like instantly. Don't even think about it. But as I'm doing that, I'm drawing my own pistol, so that when I'm hugging her, I'm also still pointing a gun at Junior.
Junior.
so you're like hugging her from behind and holding your gun out?
Yeah, in one smooth motion, and then after I've hugged her for like a second, then I let go, and I turn to her and I say, "Who the hell's this guy?"
She's like, the man I'm about to kill.
Really badass, Sarah, but like, who is he though?
Can we talk about this later? I mean, I love you, but... She shoots him in the head execution style, and he dies.
Oh,
Wow.
And then immediately she grabs your knife and crouches down by him and looks like she's going to bury it into his chest.
damn, girl.
I think the exploding skull was like enough of a sign, don't you?
Sarah is just sawing away at Junior's rib cage with this dagger.
Ooh.
She's like, damn, this is not sharp enough. It's like, we might have to crack it.
What the hell are you doing?
She's like, there's something in there. I need it.
Like his breakfast?
No, it's his chest.
Hondo gets it, and gross, but he helps. He bends down and starts helping.
Does he?
Crying.
Okay. Roll a strength.
Well, Hondo's skin.
Strength?
Yeah, so 2d6 plus
Exert?
strength plus exert.
Isaac gags a little bit and turns around to Thane and says, "Where the hell is Kieran?"
I know,
Across
right?
the prison, it's like, so Bradley, what do you think the meaning of life is?
Oh, I've got a lot of time to think about that up here. And I mean, mostly the conclusion I can come to is friends and family. I mean, right? That's got to be the meaning. We're here to make relationships. And it doesn't make sense if we're here to make relationships and have it not go on, right? You think the meaning of life is like just a stopping point in something much bigger.
Thane's head explodes.
So you are distracting him is what I'm thinking.
He's distracting her. Sounds more like
I just think it's hilarious. They're like having small talk over here.
Is there like closed circuit television in the cave system at all? Or there's other guards upstairs, right?
Yeah.
And they're not notifying Bradley at all.
No-
Shit, they might not.
well,
so Sarah,
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Leave him down here.
What'd you get?
12.
You got 12?
Yeah.
Okay. The combination of you and Sarah, you pretty much rip open his rib cage. She's managed to like break it enough with the dagger that you guys
Grody.
just open it up. And she reaches a hand in and squishes it around a little bit and pulls out a black box. She's like, okay, now we can go.
Another black box? Hondo says. Another black box?
It's like, another one? What do you mean?
We can fill you in as we get going.
Yeah,
honey.
we got to get out of here right now.
Yeah.
All right, so another alarm goes off, different than the one that stays on when you guys are handing out the food.
Happier one.
No.
Um,
An angry red light one. And
Oh.
Bradley's like, what's that?
That's
What's
probably not good.
And
I
gas.
don't know, man. It's only my second day.
Right?
shit.
Gas starts showering down from jets.
You know what
in the
happens
ceiling.
next?
Bradley, seeing the gas, he's like, put on your mask. It's in your uniform.
Oh, good.
I fumble a little bit and pull it out and put it on. Yeah.
Like, oh, look at that. It fits over your nose. You guys can kind of breathe through the gas. We got to find the other guys now. We can talk about the meaning of life later. He just abandons the crates of food and grabs you, and he's like, come on, we got to go.
I follow after him and I'm like, God, I really hope they finished what they needed to do.
Yeah.
You guys would have known that your suits come with.
Are we out of the tent?
But neither you nor, you guys are out of the tent and heading back, but neither you or Sarah would have the breathing apparatus.
Is the apparatus like strapped to a jacket of some kind on the uniform?
Yeah, it's like in a zip pocket on the...
Okay, so I take mine out and put it over Sarah's face.
Hondo takes his pants off,
Okay.
rips them in half,
All
and
right.
gives half to Isaac.
So you're wearing prison-issued boxer shorts
Deal.
now. Okay.
And I wrap it around my face as like a mask.
I put Hondo's pants around my face.
That's the only option right now.
We leave the tent to go find Kieran.
With the gas showering down,
Uh-huh.
people are starting to panic, and everyone's making a mad rush to the elevator.
Ah, shit.
Kieran and Bradley are both met with like a wave of people trying to run to the elevator. He's like, "Oh, that's not good. No, change of plans. We're gonna have to defend the elevator."
It's okay. They're all criminals.
A good
It's
old
fine.
rationed rat, huh?
So you roll initiative as well, and we'll add it to everybody else's round.
A 3.
All right, so Kieran will go before Hondo. Dane, what are you gonna do?
Where are we?
So you guys are running out of the godless area, but now the streets are flooded with all gang members trying to make a mad rush for the elevator.
We don't know what kind of gas this is.
No, but the people who were like directly under them look like they're passing out.
How long did it take?
Not super long.
No, it's like a turn.
I got to make sure these two get out.
Mhm.
So I got to stick behind them.
Yeah,
Like
so
I
you
want to
just-
get behind them, make sure they're moving ahead of me.
Okay.
All I wanted to do was turn on make sure that my armory power was turned on.
Oh, okay.
That just gives me a higher AC, so.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Smart.
All right, Hondo.
I'm running.
Okay, you're gonna have to try and push past people.
Is that a punch? that shoot?
If you're trying to punch them, but if you're just trying to like push past them, we could. So it'd be 2d6 plus your exert plus your strength modifier.
7.
Okay, no, you pushed past a bunch of people.
Yeah.
You kind of blaze a trail. Isaac.
There's a ton of people in front of us making like a wall.
Yeah, well, it's like a crowd.
Yeah, a crowd,
It's
and
like at the
there's
soccer games.
rock walls on
So
either
the-
side of them.
Yeah, but they're still wide, but there's so many people trying to get to the elevator that you're kind of caught
Okay,
in a traffic
So here's
jam.
and Sarah and I have like a 4-foot radius from each other, right? We're kind of linked by the apparatus.
Yes.
Okay. I grab her hand and I look over at her as we're running and I say, "The ruins on Baytaxia 9." This triggers a memory of us doing like acrobatics off the rock wall. So I'm going to jump, put a foot on the rock wall and jump over part of the crowd.
Okay.
And we're going to do it together because
Oh,
that's
wow.
what happened on Baytaxia 9.
All right. So is this a? I'm really thinking it would probably be an exert.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
I'm going to use my ability as an expert
Okay.
and use my 1 reroll per scene that I get.
Nice.
Because otherwise, that's a 4.
That's
That
much
is
better.
a 7.
All right.
Plus your other stuff?
How did she do? That is including.
She. So you kick off the wall and do the flip thing or whatever, and she trips.
Well, I'm holding her hand.
Then you don't
So
do
she
the.
grabs you too.
So if you're making it only as good as your weakest link, then you would also fail with
So
her.
if I'm ahead, then we get like halfway.
Sure, I'll allow it.
Okay.
You got about as far as Hondo got by pushing people.
Fair enough.
Roll a. Oh, do a save, yeah. But you guys get a bonus to it because of the pants around your face.
Okay.
Because of Hondo's pants.
Physical save.
I assume, yeah.
To make a save, roll a d20 and try to. Oh, so it is us. Roll a d20 and try to equal or beat the appropriate saving throw score. On a success, we evade or mitigate the peril, while on a failure, it takes full effect. A natural roll of 1 is always a failure. A natural roll of 20 is always a save. So d20, and we're trying to meet or beat our physical save stats there on the character
Okay.
sheet.
Crap.
Add a +3 because of the pants.
19.
Oh, good. 11, which is my save threshold.
that's all you got. All right, so you feel a little bit woozy, but you're not passing out quite yet. You feel like your pants are filtering it out a little bit
You're
right
welcome.
now.
Once again, Hondo's pants save the day.
Yay! Sarah, she is going to try and push through people as well.
And she's not worried about the gas. Right?
She's wearing
She's
his.
got the thing.
All right, she can't push through the crowd. She's not making it. But she's got that black box
she's caught up.
clutched so closely to her chest
She's
right
caught
now.
up with Hondo.
How pissed do you think she was when like Isaac started trying to like jump up
Do
the
flips
walls
with
and
her.
stuff?
She's
She knew
kind
it
of
was
pissed she
coming.
wasn't able to do it. She's like, it's been too long. Thane, back to you.
That's me.
So Hondo's moved up a little bit. You just move up with him.
Yeah.
Sure.
Don't try to
whatever.
blaze any new path.
I'll just hang out.
All right.
I'm not too worried.
Bradley is going to shoot at some people trying to get into the elevator, and he doesn't. He shoots, he misses.
Mm.
The prisoners all move closer. Your turn now.
I'm going to rush forward and as I ignite my sword, try to cut somebody in half.
Yay!
The horn of justice shall cut through your darkness.
What'd you get?
No.
No. It's not very high to beat. What'd you get?
6?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a little too
It's
low.
not good.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Hondo. You can see the elevator. So you think if you push through really well this time, you might be able to make it to the front line.
Should I throw another slave? Save?
Yes, at the end of your turn.
11.
You actually push the rest of the way through. You get to the front of the
Yes.
line just in time to see Kieran brandishing her sword of justice.
Sweet.
And missing.
Now roll your save
Either way, Hondo sees it and he is just so happy. He
to see Kieran.
He feels safe that he can see someone that's a part of his crew.
Oh,
Hey,
We've
what
been
the
with
hell?
Sorry, guys.
I'm cuter.
I've been
you
watching
guys,
your
you guys
back.
are great, and I appreciate it. But for some reason, I just feel safe when I'm with every one of you. 20.
Wow.
23.
Wait,
you feel
'Cause
great.
I added the 3.
Did you roll
Oh,
a
nice.
natural
That's
20?
good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're automatically fine. You're at the area where Bradley and Kieran are holding people at bay.
Okay.
So you're right at that line. Isaac,
in the middle of the crowd?
still at the crowd, but you can
Strapped to the
you
old
can also
ball
you're
and chain.
you're about level with Hondo. So you can
guys
see
should've
the
just followed
elevator.
us.
You can see where you need to get to.
Okay.
The gas continues to fill the cavern, which is no small feat.
I put my head down
Okay,
and charge him
through the people.
through the people.
All right, it's going to be exert using strength,
Okay. I
and
don't
Sarah's
have
going
any-
to try and do it with you.
Okay, I don't
So
have
she's
any
attached to the hip.
bonuses. 5.
So I'm making this an opposed check because you're having to push through other people.
Yeah.
I rolled double ones for the crowd,
Oh.
Dang.
but I also rolled double ones for Sarah.
Ooh.
So she is lagging behind, so you're having to push through them and pull her along. So you go half the speed you thought you were going to. So you're not quite to where Hondo is. yet.
Luckily, bringing up the rear.
It's Thane.
It is Thane's turn.
That's right.
Yeah, make a
Oh,
save
yeah, make
throw.
a
I
save.
forgot. And Sarah's fine. She's got the breathing thing.
No, I'm fine. 15
+3.
plus 3. 18.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
fine. You're fine.
I walk over to Isaac and say, just get in the elevator, push him, and grab his sister, and we teleport to the elevator.
Oh, that's cool.
I forgot about the
Smart.
teleport. Yeah.
I was glad he was behind me because I was nervous about my roll.
Do you have to roll for that? You have to roll for that?
No,
No,
it's
I
just
can
something that
teleport.
It
happens.
just happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with someone.
But what happens to the mask that was
What
attached
happens to the
her?
mask that was
It just
Attached
falls.
to
It just
him.
falls.
Oh,
to the
okay.
ground.
Oh,
you
so
can
I
put it
will,
on
like,
now.
she's
So Isaac can put it
apparated.
on?
Yep, Isaac can put it on. The gas isn't really in the elevator quite yet, so it's Bradley's turn. He sees you in the elevator, and he's like, "Oh yeah, hey, it's you,
Yeah.
Kieran. Our people are here. We gotta go now. Oh no, wait, we gotta wait for that other guy. I'm making an executive decision here. I'm gonna fall back to the elevator, and you're gonna go get that guy."
Okay.
He points to Isaac. He's gonna shoot at some people as he falls back.
He's done so great at this before.
Yeah.
No, he misses people. I am rolling like ones and twos, people.
I feel the same. Well, until
Keep it
now.
up.
Maybe
Alright.
he just has a conscience and he's
At
trying
least
to
our
miss him.
prisoners
Yeah.
are going to
Doesn't
be
kill him.
safe that we're going to put on this elevator.
I know, right?
Yeah. I imagine he
All right.
didn't do great in like the shooting portion.
I
Okay.
am going
Academy.
to run towards Isaac then.
Okay. You gonna take out some people?
I'm going to try.
All right, do it.
11. Do they have an AC lower than 15 or a 15?
Yes, lower.
Then they get an extra 2 points of damage.
Nice.
Uh,
Roll it up.
5.
You take a guy down.
Yay!
He was a rat, and he was pretty feeble.
Nice.
That makes me
Nice.
feel like a hero.
Yeah.
The other people kind of crowd. The people around where you killed him see you with this pink glowing sword, and they kind of give you a little bit wider berth, and that creates less people for Isaac to have to get through. Hondo,
Yes.
yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. What Hondo's gonna ask is buffalo Hawaiian, chicken parmesan, or backyard barbecue chicken.
Hondo orders pizza.
I kind of want this in game. So, you guys want to order a pizza?
I yell from the crowd, yeah, no pineapple. Sarah loves it, but I can't do it, man. The texture.
Yes, on the pineapple.
She is right next to Thane in the
I know.
elevator.
Yeah, like
She's yelling to drown out you saying no pineapple. So there's no one between you and the elevators now.
Oh, so Hondo runs the elevator.
Okay, Bradley puts his gun in your face.
Okay. And
Like,
then what is he?
back away from the elevator, inmate.
I forgot Hondo was a prisoner.
Right, guys. Yeah. No, I didn't.
how does he know you're a prisoner if you're not wearing pants?
Well, that's a
Because
good
he
question.
just brought you down here
Yeah,
yesterday.
I hate to do this, but I want
I
to.
think on his turn, he'll probably try to shoot you.
And probably miss.
And probably miss,
honest.
but he will. Do you want to risk it? You've already taken some damage.
Hondo's gonna kiss him. No, I'm gonna grapple him. So what do I need to do?
You need to roll 2d6 plus your exert skill plus your strength
Thank you.
modifier.
12.
How does Strongman Bradley do?
Bradley got a 13.
No!
Yeah, so you guys are, now he's grappling you and he's got his gun, like he's trying to get his gun pointed at your face while also holding you back, which he's doing a pretty good job as.
Well, I am right next to him, so
You are.
hopefully he doesn't miss me.
Issac.
I aim for the elevator, and as I pass Kieran, I say, hey, I was hanging out with Bradley.
He's a real good guy. We should probably not kill him.
That was my thinking too. Unless he kills Hondo, oh my god. How far do I make it?
You guys can make it probably up to the elevator now, unhindered.
Okay, do I have enough a turn left to wrestle the gun away from Bradley?
Yeah, you would have that.
Okay, I do that. Bradley, stop! What are you doing, man?
An opposed exert plus, oh my gosh, I rolled so good this time.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't.
What'd you get?
That's a 6.
I got a 15. He's holding both you and Hondo back now.
Well, okay.
Why? What were you
It
trying to
doesn't seem possible for one man to do this thing that
I
that he's
agree, but
doing.
you guys are being inept. He's also been trained as a prison guard to handle. So he's actually now no longer pointing the gun in Hondo's face. He's using it as like a barricade against you, like against Isaac while holding Hondo.
I know
with
I'm
the other
straining
arm.
the confines of reality, but can I tap the tiger stripe thing and say, Copernicus, we're about ready to get out of here, man?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Okay.
And immediately the response comes back. Little problem. Are you perhaps like under the ground very far somewhere?
Copernicus, I fail to see how half a mile of rock would interfere with the universal transporter device.
No, you would not think it does, but it's very difficult to get through such matter.
I hate you. 1 sec.
Sarah's turn. Sarah is going to also try to grapple the gun away from Bradley.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled really good for Sarah. So with the combined strength of Sarah, Isaac, and Hondo.
Bradley's really shown his stuff.
I know,
not
you
being
finally
able to
get the
shoot.
gun away from Hondo and pull him, the gun away from Bradley and pull him into the elevator. So now everyone but Kieran is in the elevator. But I
Yes.
assume Kieran...
I am going to charge and body slam into the forms, the man tangle
Yes.
that is Bradley, Isaac, and Hondo, so that we are all
And
deep
Sarah
into
now.
All right.
Oh yeah. I'm
Give
just
me,
gonna boom.
yes. Give me an exert plus strength check.
These are very common this episode.
Apparently.
All right, 11.
But that's 2 hit, not damage.
So I'd say that's a success. Do people take damage then? If it was
I
an
think
attack?
if you're doing it at all, it would be unarmed. So it would be 1d2.
Okay. Roll your 1d2.
It is a 1. Because
Okay.
I'm going to do odds.
All right. So
four of
everyone
us.
falls backwards
It takes
into
1
the
damage.
elevator, and everyone, Hondo, Isaac, Sarah, and Bradley
Take 1 damage.
take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
You guys get in, and the doors of the elevator close.
What took you guys
And
so
Bradley
long?
starts repeatedly pushing the button, but nothing's happening. He's like, "What's wrong with this damn thing?" And the intercom in the elevator comes on and says,
Bradley, this is George. Those people are not the relief prison guards. The real guards just showed up.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean, technically, he's not wrong, so let's go to the surface and we'll face judgment.
Bradley immediately looks at you guys, but when Sarah knocked his gun away, she tossed it outside the elevator.
Oh, that's good.
So he does not have a gun, but he is looking at you guys very suspiciously.
You know how we were talking about the meaning of life earlier?
This doesn't really seem the time to talk about it.
This right here, all of this, it's a relationship. And it means a lot. And we need to get our people up there. So that's my truth. That's my meaning. And I'm going to get it done. And you can stand in my way. And I'll throw you outside of this elevator, which I don't want to do, Bradley. I like you a lot. Or you can help me get these people safely out of here.
All right, he looks at Hondo and Sarah, who are
Howdy.
technically prisoners. He's like, "Who are you people? Who are they?"
Well, that one's my sister. And I point to Hondo.
No, no, he didn't.
No, he did not.
To be honest, we broke into prison. These aren't criminals. We're not letting anyone bad outside.
That's true. We weren't tried, and there was no justice system involved. Bradley, man of the cloth, in the sense of policeness. We broke in to break out. We didn't get anybody. There are no murderers here.
Don't you think it's rather coincidental that we all came at the same time? We're all going out at the same time.
She didn't come with you guys.
No, like I said,
No,
sister.
That's the point.
Family, Bradley.
I want
Family.
Kieran to roll a talk with everyone else assisting. All right.
Can I use my wisdom? 'Cause
Uh,
this is kind of like a...
It's wise.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would say wisdom because you're using what you knew of him before.
7, then. Please assist me real good.
I rolled a 4, so
Player
there's
then rolls a relevant skill check against the same difficulty as the original check.
Okay. And then if they win,
The PC gets a +1
okay.
bonus to the roll.
So it's just a regular skill check, and then if we win, we get +1.
All right, go for it.
What are we rolling against, though?
You guys are challenging like his humanity versus his job. So guys, try to help her. What do you got right now?
7.
I rolled a
I
9.
got a 10.
So I got a 1 from that and a 1 from that. So 8, 9.
So
now.
yeah,
I rolled
He
a
didn't
4.
help. He got a 4.
I'll give it to you at a 9.
Our kindness pays off.
Ah, damn it! All right, look. The elevator's got an override. If we can reprogram, if somebody can hack into the elevator controls.
Yeah, what the hell?
Does that mean you're going to do it, or?
Sure.
Isaac
No, I was just
passes out from the
flabbergasted.
poison.
Isaac is a hacker, right?
Yeah.
I am,
Yeah.
yeah. 10 total. 10.
Did you roll 3, though?
I did. And then I took away a 2.
Okay. So you rip out a panel that's on the elevator, and it's got all the wires and chips and
Oh my
things.
god. They're using a Sinestro system. So antiquated.
Yeah, well, I guess with a little effort, you reprogram it, it starts moving.
Sweet.
And the intercom comes back on, and he says,
We will shoot on anyone who reaches the surface.
This is an elevator where prisoners might get in, so there's an emergency stop button pretty clearly visible, right?
yeah.
So I press the button on the TST again, and I say, Copernicus, you let me know exactly the second you have a signal from us.
Okay. I will let you know as soon as I get signal.
That's what I just said. Thank you.
Oh, no, I was confirming what you said.
Okay, thank you. I love you. Sorry for before.
That is not what you said before.
I know, I'm sorry. Oh, Under Pressure. Do you ever hear that song? It's pretty good.
Yes, but that will not stop singing it. It is a while. So you guys get about halfway, and he's like, okay, I'm reading you now, but I'm also reading a few other people.
Yeah, all of us, every single one. We got to get back to that spot, that pinpoint.
Don't worry, I do it.
Okay, I hit the emergency stop button on the elevator.
All right.
Bradley, this is going to get real weird, man. Oh, Sarah, this is going to get real, well, maybe you'll be okay.
A blue circle appears, and just like the trigger, you guys are rushed in one direction, so you feel the same like weird gripping feeling in your gut that pulls you through darkness, and then you feel suddenly like you make an abrupt stop and get pulled in a completely different direction.
Nice.
You guys appear on the bridge, not on the bridge, so just outside the bridge of
In space.
in space of the Orang Medan.
The Orang Medan is in space. We are not in space.
You guys appear in space and die. And actually, through the door to the bridge, you can hear Gemma yelling at people, and they're like, dude, we're going to die if we don't move soon. And you guys feel like the whole ship shake, like they're under attack.
Whoa.
Yeah, and Gemma's
Okay.
like, I said don't move, damn it. And then you hear Dako, and he's like, and you call her Captain Elkis, cadet. She's like, Dako, you are working my last nerve. And then you guys feel the thing shake again. Now you guys are on board the ship, all of you.
With
Bradley's like,
Bradley.
What the hell just happened?
Oh, shoot.
Okay, well, he's here now. I grab
Yeah.
Sarah's hand and run to the bridge.
Joe Bob, you're relieved of duty. She's like, Sarah, get on the controls.
Nice to see you too, right, guys?
The screen on the bridge shows a VA ship, a couple actually scouts. One of them presumably carrying the real guards that were supposed to be relieving the crew.
Sweet.
We're not gonna hurt you, Bradley. I say really quickly as I kind of come in. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, 'cause they're not.
Gemma, turn on
Probably.
the communications with that ship.
All right, it's on. I don't know what you're gonna tell him.
Stop firing on our ship. We have a hostage.
Roll
Oh
Oh, is
God,
that
I
a
should be
persuade?
doing.
Well, it's a talk.
a
It's
talk.
just a
So
talk.
roll a talk. Oh, I don't need to roll.
9.
The firing actually stops.
Oh, good. We have one officer prior here on board with us. We have kidnapped him.
A voice comes back over and they're like,
You have taken a hostage of a VA citizen. That will not go unchecked.
I pulled on Gemma's shirt
uh-huh.
and I whispered to her, "Jump! Let's jump! Spike, jump
Yeah,
out
I
of
said,
here!"
"Oh, I agree." Sarah, being a better pilot, and Gemma knew this, sits down at the controls. She's like, I'm laying in a course. She's like, no, we need to go to the Eurystheus system. Eurystheus.
Ooh, that's good.
It's probably Eurystheus.
I like that.
The Eurystheus system.
All right. So
Good.
Sarah punches in. She's like, we're ready. She's like, well, go, damn it. All right. And you guys jump into Spike.
Spike drill, I think
Spike
it's actually
drill.
called, but
We jump into Spike.
So Bradley's like, that's what I am to you. You brought me
No,
for a
no.
hostage.
No, we said-
You are not a hot. I mean, I
Oh,
don't feel
what
like
kind?
you're a
petting him?
hostage.
Don't pet the hostage.
Now that you're jumped into space, the ship, the Orang Medan, has something to mask your trail.
sweet.
Ooh, good.
Yeah. So
Hondo goes back to his quarters to put some pants on.
Sarah, I take off the pants from my face.
Great.
Sarah, they've got showers here.
oh, right, in a minute. But first, and she puts like the black box down.
Oh,
What
yeah,
is
Hondo's
that?
putting pants on right now.
Yeah. It's
Well,
like,
we've seen it before. We've seen one before.
We've seen one.
Have we
before.
seen that this is it the same?
it looks similar.
Oh, right.
And it's numbered.
Was the other one numbered?
So the other number, you didn't know if it meant anything or whatever. It just was a number on the side. There was a lot of numbers and stuff around because it's kind of like jury-rigged tech. This one has a number 7 on it. And the last one had a number 4. As you push it, the hologram of your father, Raymond, comes to light, and he looks exactly like you remember him last looking. He was probably around the same age as he was when you last saw him. A little bit more haggard, a little bit more stressed. He's breathing heavy, and he says, "It's too late. The VA found me. My only consolation is that I planned for this for years, but even with all the hiding I did, it won't fool them forever. Eventually they'll find it. This is why someone else has to beat them to it, and I'm sure as hell hope that it's my children. I tried to tell my daughter everything, but the transmission was interrupted and also being monitored by the VA. So I was as cryptic as possible, maybe too cryptic. She has the exile of fate. With any luck, she and my son will be able to follow the clues to the prototype. Kids, if you do find it, you need to destroy it, because whoever has it will have limitless power. I can only give you this clue. Start looking at that place I left stuff that time."
Oh my god.
And he laughs a little bit to himself, and then he says, "That ought to confuse him real good." And then there's like a sound distant, like echoing behind him, and some voices, and he kind of looks back and then looks back into the whatever's recording this. And he's like, "They're coming. Kids, I love you. Please, you have to save everyone. Destroy it." And then he runs off, and the recording ends.
I look at Sarah and then the box and then Sarah again, and I say, "How did that get inside someone?" Before I get to the usual outro stuff, I do have a pretty big announcement to make. For a while, we've been looking at a lot of ways to expand the podcast, do more for the fans, doing stuff that we're really excited about, but can take a lot of time to get going and off the ground. We just haven't been able to do that up until this point. Things like bonus episodes, stuff that doesn't take place within the main story, but explores RPG systems that wouldn't really be able to fit in the kind of story we're telling with the characters that we have. Finally getting merchandise together and available. I've thought of things like special character creation podcasts for every system that we do so that you can easily go through and create yourself a character, because that can be really time consuming and confusing. Other kinds of bonus episodes, spotlighting guest characters and things like that. There's all kinds of things that we've thought about doing to grow the podcast that we're pretty excited about. We think we've got a pretty good plan at the moment, but it means that we're going to have to adjust the release schedule for the podcast. We knew this was a possibility from the beginning, but we just wanted to go as long as we could with the weekly release schedule. It was nice to get a backlog together for people to really be able to sink their teeth into and to put ourselves out there as a podcast that's consistent and won't just randomly disappear one day. We feel like we've done that pretty well so far, and now we get the opportunity to move into more stuff to expand and enrich the Tales of Nowhere universe, give you guys more content and more ways to interact with us. So what that means, after we had a chance to talk with some of the fans on Discord and chat amongst ourselves, we're looking at moving from a weekly release schedule to a twice monthly release schedule. I don't want to say bi-monthly because that could mean once every 2 months. No, we're looking at twice a month for new episodes. Those episodes will be the same length that you're used to, and we have more of an opportunity to put like bonus episodes in the off weeks, and it'll give us, like I said, more time to focus on other marketing avenues, creating bonus content, more ways for fans to interact with us, maybe do something like a stream on Twitch or something. We've got a lot of really cool ideas, but we do want to hear from you if you have any thoughts or opinions about this, because obviously we do this podcast for you, the fans, and we're very interested to hear how you would personally feel about this change. So if you have anything to say to us, comments on the matter or questions that you might have about the process, please email us at mail, M-A-I-L, at talesofnowhere.com, or make a post on our Reddit, reddit.com/r/talesofnowhere, or join us on Discord and throw your 2 cents in there. We would absolutely love to hear from you. As always, we do with anything you have to say. But right now, we know it's a really big change, and we want to be as forthcoming as possible. So please let us know what you think. That change will be happening in the next couple weeks. I believe episode 30, if I've done the math, will be the last weekly episode, and then after that, we'll go for every 2 weeks. So there's still some time for us to spread the word, so we don't just randomly start doing it and it comes out of nowhere. We wanted to give you guys the heads up and tell us what you think. So we hope you've enjoyed this episode. It is the first week back. It's my first recording in 2018 for a full outro. It's great to be back. Awesome vacation. I hope you guys have had a wonderful start to the year and have been enjoying the Stars Without Number arc. Thanks to Kevin Crawford for allowing us to use the revised edition rules. It's out now. I will have information available to anybody that wants it on how to purchase the RPG. There are free PDFs available. I think it just has a couple less chapters. I can get more details on that too. I got my hardcover in the mail very recently, and it is amazing. Awesome. The book is packed with information, easy to read, easy to use. The art is gorgeous. It makes me want to jump in and DM a Stars Without Number campaign on my own. So if you have a chance to grab the PDF yourself and give it a shot, let us know how it goes. The opening and closing theme songs were done by composer Sean Jackson, and the rest of the music was done by the incredibly talented and hardworking John Good. You can find more of his music on SoundCloud under the name Burn7. I think that's everything. That was a lot, I know. Again, feel free to tell us what you think, and until next time, everybody.